Be seated. I want to tell you, I'm always getting these people come up who want my anointing. The Lord told me he was going to give me T.D Jakes' anointing. I was preaching places and he throw my handkerchief out. I couldn't get it back. They take your handkerchief. It's an anointed handkerchief. They take the handkerchief home. Oh, I got his anointing is in his sweat. Pretty much seemed like sweat to me, but they say his anointing is in the sweat. Then there's some people come up, lay hands on me, brother. Just lay hands on me so I can get your anointing. I think, please. What kind of justice would it be for you to get in a flash what I suffered a lifetime to get? What kind of justice would it be for you to take my handkerchief without sickness, without pain, without agony, without rejection, without betrayal, without groaning, without loneliness, without death and destruction, and get in a flash what I had to crawl through hell and fire to come out with the devil in the lie? I said the next time somebody asked me to pray that they'd have my anointing, I started to pray that their childhood would be wrecked, that their past would be crushed and broken, that they'd be raised in a hellacious environment with all kind of confusion and suffering beyond human comprehension, that they bury their father in their teens and their mother be sick half of their life. I'm trying to really pray. Can you imagine? Let me agree with you in prayer that you would lose your car and lose your house and suffer in a house with no lights and no water and work your fingers down to the bone and be rejected and be ostracized, alienated, criticized, thrown out of churches, put out of building, ostracized, said he has no ministry, can't preach, can't do anything. Oh no, come on, I want you to get this anointing. I want you, come on, I want you to have this anointing. The truth of the matter is, until you've had the vice crush you somewhere you can't have. You must be out of your mind. You must be out of your mind. Gethsemane, the place of pressing, was the place where the olives were crushed. Bring me some consecrated oil. It's a place where the olives were crushed. The place of Gethsemane, the place of refinement. This decanter is filled with oil that's been prayed over. And we call it consecrated oil. And we buy it in the store. You can get it at the store, just olive oil, for maybe about $3 or $4. And then you can put it in a bottle of your choice and pray over it. It's consecrated oil. And when somebody asks you how much it costs, you can say it costs you $4 because you're not the olive. Somewhere behind some oil refinery, in the trash can, in a dumpster, is some bruised, beaten, discarded, half pulverized olive who could tell you how much it costs for every drop of this oil. Something had to die and be up under pressure and deal with agony and be ostracized. You can't get this with no $4. Something has to be pressed above measure and beyond strength and at the breaking point. And every time something hit it, another drop came out of that olive. And there are some people in this room, the reason we got anointed is because all hell broke loose in our lives. And the more the enemy afflicted us, the more we grew. And this is the God of my tight places. This is how he gets the glory out of your life, by crushing your flesh, crushing the parts of you that you like the best and the parts you needed the most. This is how he gets it out of you, drop by drop by drop by drop. You don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. You don't have a clue what it costs to do what I do. You don't have a clue what it costs for the person standing next to you. And before you get envious and jealous and say, I would like to be her and I would like to be him, you ought to ask them how much it costs to keep smiling when all hell is breaking loose in your life.